Hello, everybody. How are you? It is Thursday. I'm a couple minutes late because I was scarfing down food, but I am here. I am Dratad. I hope you are here, but not me. Happy Friday, Junior. I don't know. I hate hearing that. Friday, Junior. No, happy Thursday. Music you're hearing right now is Stream Studios. I am a proud ambassador of Stream Studios. Copyright-free, DMCA-free music for your stream, for your whatever. Excuse me. You can see that our larger goal is to create a platform that centers, support and inclusivity for all. Women, BIPOC, LGBTQIA plus friends, and more. So please join us. Make sure you check out my overlord, Gid Kid Dad. Just search Gid Kid Dad on Trovo, on Twitch, on YouTube. His YouTube videos have already shot the moon. I mean, I dropped in on him earlier today, and he had like 92 people in chat. I was like, wow. So, congrats, Josh. I'm glad that platform is doing better for you. Found your niche. I knew you would. I'm just, I'm bummed I couldn't be there for it today, but I was working, so. But anyway, what else do I have? Well, we'll do Stream Raiders if we have enough people for it, but right there. GTA stuff, no, because we're gonna do full stream. No, I guess that's it. I guess we're good. Volume up. Go ahead and get started on Shape-Shifting Detective. $626 on the road to 1,000 followers. What am I doing? So, scratch. Follow it? What's the command? I forgot where it was. There's Monroe. No, that's Poe. There's Monroe. Oh, I can't wait to get to Poe and Monroe. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hang on here, because I don't think there's anybody here yet anyway. Let's get some of the stars of the game one here. Clemens Cohen, Leah Kennard, Um. Brucey. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, that sucks. I am sorry to hear that. Ooh.
I don't want to close the window.
Hello. There it is. So we'll go ahead and we'll minimize this. Resume. Here we go.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Now, what could the object I've just handed to you be?
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two. Perhaps go and ask him about it?
Yeah, let's
Rain
recap.
still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, he mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Except Giza. Well,
No? Who's that? Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together? You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I want you to tell me. She's not a case, she's my girlfriend. Please, if you find out anything at all, let me know. You walk away at the end of all this, but it stays with me for the rest of my life. What? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
shop is now closed.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online. Yes. What do you want? I already told the police she did all those things of her own accord. I didn't force her to do anything. Oh! Dorota Shaw. Sorry. I'm afraid I didn't know her that well. Here. I'm usually here most nights. Only the roof rats. For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shop. No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat. If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. you see. There's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Ooh, hang on. Do you see what I see? Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
You're lying.
What do you mean? Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography. Dorota saw my boudoir set and asked me to take some shots. It's all very tasteful. A lot of women have them done as gifts for their husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, I suppose. She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well. Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Ask Opaline? Well, the gunshot's real. The alpaca took in the chest. I grimaced. 6 weeks wasted.
Do we really have to? How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it. He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
So what might this be?
Well, it...
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in until 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
And it's made of stone? It kind of look like semi-precious black eyes.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them. Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders. I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention the rota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was the rota Shaw.
If I look at it more closely, I would say a mirror, a handheld mirror.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
By the way, you have an impeccable hairstyle at the start of the day.
Thank you very much,
As usual.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
No. Ah, shh.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Got to leave the room first.
I'm Violet.
No. Go back to Zach.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Leave.
Is now renounced.
Now visit Violet.
Dream.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about the rota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what? Is that why you killed her?
That's not funny, Zach. What if Sam heard?
Are you happy to...
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself.
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You were there.
Oh, silly. But I saw the photos.
Dream actually also relates to the repression of emotion, and then the drowning actually relates to emotional stress. So now I hope you're listening to me now. I believe that perhaps...
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
bad for the soul, so I really hope that, Alex, that you find someone to...
No?
For sharing with us.
Oh, I'm so impressed again, Monroe. You're so observant.
I try.
Hopefully, this lady can...
Nothing for Oscar.
Thank you for your
Nothing for Chief.
dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe. So, Helen's written in with her dream, and she's...
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Chief DuPont. Leave.
So she is a caterpillar, but
Leave.
change into something else. He turns back into original shape. Perhaps she's someone who wants to change. Wait.
You know what? You are so close, Poe. So, Helen, firstly, thank you very much for writing in and speaking to us.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
That's right. We exchanged a few pleasantries. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
God, he's shady.
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Boudoir photography?
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case.
Of course.
The impression of a fish tank.
Chief? Again?
Did Dorota?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups?
She helped out at a Rainbows group. I think it's like Cub Scouts for little kids. Did that with her mum. But, I don't know. Unless she was strangled by a 9-year-old.
And tentacles, each topped with an eyeball. Only they weren't. Except for a moment. The head...
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
altering its form like camouflage, playing with the image. There it floated, and then it turned to face me. The door gave way from the stumbling push, and there was a long expanse of the room.
I just want to make
The
sure.
final shiver of pursuit by a nightmare. A cold gaze grasped at my back.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here. Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's not what I heard.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
To help. I thought to the bag lady that it will do no good for its disguise to float. Since human beings don't float, except in water, and its disguise.
I think that's it.
Its present form was an approximation of its first victim.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
8 o'clock, so now I can go
Stretching it wide.
talk to the women.
The bag lady gapped its bile-stained mouth over my own and regurgitated a worm-like thing. No
Yeah.
thicker than its fingers, but longer.
No, I don't want Violet.
Fib, struggling, as the worm wriggled around my... The worm didn't go down, but up. It was crawling inside my brain. Panic.
They were
Panic.
supposed to be free at 8 o'clock.
Panic made way for dread. The worm was inside my skull, inside my brain.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
The Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
No!
Ready for me to demonstrate my usefulness.
Don't
Well,
you
the
dare
easy
kill
point.
Ellis!
So George found out.
You must be Sam.
Don't you dare kill Monroe! Don't you dare.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. Can't we be both, Sam? Poe's his radio name. He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him. On air? We both were.
We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then
Hey,
she asked me for a drink
Charmander!
after
Thank
the
you for
show.
the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're awesome. Say totally awesome. Hey, hey! Alright, the Restream IO chat's working. How are you doing, Charmander? Did you stream tonight, or was that last night? I've been waiting to talk to this person in the game, so... Yes, you did make it to a stream. Thank you for coming by. Thursdays are usually not long streams, but... I do full motion video Thursdays because I love full motion video games. That's a loaded question. It has not been the best week, but I'm getting through it. Got my kids again this weekend, starting tomorrow, so there's that. Yeah, I thought I saw you on last night, Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, I was a couple minutes late on stream tonight because I ate dinner late. Well, I had a late lunch, so I just ate leftover orange chicken for dinner. But I'm trying to watch my diet. I'm trying to get back in shape. Walk today was killer because it was so hot outside. But it does. It does, except for my two sassy daughters. I got a 10-year-old going on 18 and an 8-year-old going on 18. My 8-year-old is defiant about everything. My 10-year-old doesn't want to talk about anything. And my son, God bless him, just turned 5 and loves me to pieces. So I got that. But excuse me, work afternoon snooed. Ooh. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I was busier at work today too than I thought. But a lot of it was office stuff. I had to do a PC swap out, and I had to run to one of my nearby locations and swap out a scanner that wasn't working, but that took 5 minutes. It was all just swapping the scanner, putting the IP address in, and... Turkey! Oh, thank you so much, Turkey, for resubbing. Thank you. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on, Turkey? Yeah, I love my kids. I love them to death. It's so hard only seeing them for a couple hours every Wednesday and then every other weekend. It's hard. This week was even harder because I don't know. It was just not a good mental health week. But ew. Nice. Very nice. I hope it went well. Puhar! What's up? What? I'm not... I changed the status of the flibbity gibbets. Hang on. I changed the game. Why does it say I'm still playing... Excuse me. Oh, what is it? It's a game. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Puhar, can you fix that set game? Is it not letting me switch it because I'm on Restream? Channel. Hang on a second. Sorry, everybody. What is going on? Sugar, honey, iced tea. Why can't I switch the game? Creator dashboard? Edit stream info. There. Okay. Shape shifting detective. Okay. Now at least Twitch says I'm playing shape shifting detective, so there we go. Okay. So, what else? Do we need to talk about anything else before we go back to the game? Stream elements. Mother Hubbard. It did. Okay. That. I don't know why Stream Elements is saying that. I just changed it in Twitch. So. There we go. Booyah. Okay, so we're trying. I've got two hunches at who the killer is, but apparently each time you play through this game, the killer changes. So. They must have filmed a lot for this. Oh yeah, Stream Elements, thank you. I am moving, trying to get everyone to migrate over the subscriptions and tips from Twitch to Stream Elements and Patreon. So if you do want to support the channel, the content creator gets more off of Stream Elements than they do through Twitch. So that's my link for Stream Elements if you're so inclined. And I have patreon.com/Dratad. Same thing if you want to become a sub through Patreon, because I am going to be ending my affiliate agreement with Twitch so that I can restream on all platforms without violating the affiliate agreement. Tarmander, I streamed from the first 4 years I was a streamer. I streamed from my PS4. Puar, I'll tell you. It was, I mean, I made it work. I got to 550 followers just streaming on my PS4. So you can do it. You can do it. But a lot's changed in Twitch in the last 4 years. Let me use my awesome cool Dragon's Lair wipe real quick. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Tarmander. I appreciate it. But, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. And I left Destiny on in the background. Whatever. It'll kick me to the menu eventually. Yeah, I did too. I did too. I actually initially started streaming just to find people to play the Jackbox Party Packs games with. That's how I did. And a fellow streamer, Awesome Mysticity, who I didn't get to TJ stream again. Frick. He helped break me into streaming, and he's a great guy, and yeah, the Jackbox Party Packs are so much fun. But now it seems that, on Josh's stream, on Good Kid's dad's stream, Twitch is really veered off to only supporting like hot tub streamers, and and plus with COVID, it was already oversaturated at like 6 million streamers before COVID, and with COVID that jumped it up to 9 million streamers, which is why you can't find Elgato stuff in stores. Turkey, who just resubbed, it must have been an auto resubscribe, but I don't see him in chat, but he said they just got back in the external Elgatos at his job. So, sorry, streamer, former students. More free. Cool. Yeah, it definitely helps if you have a schedule. No, Puhar, I haven't sent the information back to Twitch yet. I just haven't had time to do the email. I've been working, I've had the kids, I've had divorce stuff to take care of, and it was just a bad mental health week. So, it'll be soon. So, depending when they say it will end, I'm guessing now at this point it won't be over until July 1st, so hopefully I can get to my next payout before July 1st and not throw away the money. Yeah, no, I don't have a cutoff date yet. I do not. I'll still be streaming on Twitch, but you just won't be able to sub or give me bits through Twitch anymore, which is like my friend Josh, Good Kid Dad, did. I've set up my tip page through Stream Elements, and I've set up sub-tier levels through Patreon. So that's all that is. But yeah, that's enough of me talking for a little. Unless, I mean, we can sit here. I've always said I'll do AMAs on my stream. If you want to just know more about me, ask away. Otherwise, we can go back to Shape-Shifting Detective. I really don't mind sitting here and talking to you. I don't get to sit here and just talk much. Puhar, you know me pretty well. Tarmander, do you have any more questions, or do you want to, shall we go back to the game? Okay. I was going to put the Stream Studios music on. I should have put that on. I'm a terrible ambassador sometimes. Alright, here we go. Woo! Alrighty. That's a big 10-4. You're gonna bug out? You're a bug. You're a bug. Well, seriously, if you've got questions, now's the time to ask Tarmander. Oh, my PlayStation just shut down. I thought I told my PS5 not to go to sleep, but it did. Oh, Lord. You're not going to be... Puhar. Okay. No problem, Puhar. I'll try and remember that, buddy. My gosh. Well, see, what you got to do is there's this retail football league called the ODFL that you got to play football inside of a closed department store. What is your name? What is your quest? What is the airspeed velocity of a swallow? That. He won't do that. Okay? He won't do that. Okay. Now let me get back to interrogating the future Mrs. Malloy, Ellis Monroe. That's what I said. He won't do that. You know what I mean. You know what I mean when you say that. You know what that is. Okay. What happened after the show? Bum, bum, bum.
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house.
Yeah!
I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back. This is just between us, right?
Okay. Excuse me. So this is the Wales Interactive FMV game, The Shape-Shifting Detective. We finished the game that this character is from. This character is from a prequel game called Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. She's a radio host in this local fictional town in England. And she met the girl that's murdered, Dorota, who you'll see a picture of, very beautiful. She apparently met her at this gala function. They went back to her place and kissed. So we caught up. Good.
We fooled around. I don't have
the game
any
just
friends,
got fantastic.
Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy. I'm not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other multiple times. Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Why?
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker? It was her mom's. She was saving in case she ever got married. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood, and it seeped through all the pages. Then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
Oh, I need to change that on Stream Elements. That's not correct. Should say 8:30, not 7 p.m.
I'm your huckleberry.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine. Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt. Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe. To promote the show. No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him. But Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
The pictures were for her, not for her boyfriend. Ah. What a twist. Jeez.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
But the sharks don't seem to notice me. They're busy playing poker. I fall.
Sam, do me a favor, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
The sharks, I mean, often sharks.
Okay, Oscar's not there.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
Creepy. Creepy.
String these things together.
Well, you weren't far off, I'll be honest, Poe, but, there are different elements here that I'd like to discuss. So, firstly,
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room.
No, she's not.
Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
I'm the boogeyman. I'm the boogeyman. And I'm coming to get you. This girl, let me tell you about this girl right here. She showed up in Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. She was some kind of entity that was trapped inside of a painting. And she trapped Poe and Monroe in the painting in order to get out. I swear, if she's playing the same thing, then this game just got 50 times weirder.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret? Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Yeah, you should have been here from the beginning for this one. My partner in crime for this game, Maddie's not here tonight. She played, or she watched with me, backseat, whatever you want to call it, while we did the whole Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. This is a whole series. There's Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, Well, the order that it goes in, I think, is Infectious Madness, Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe, Shape-Shifting Detective.
I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
She doesn't remember a lot.
I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. And I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
First time?
It's happened 5 times.
5?
Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I tests for epilepsy, amongst other things.
Excuse me.
But all the scans were normal. No. I have certain flashbacks. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on. They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts, bruises, memories.
This game just took a
think it's
left
metal.
turn at
We have the same
Albuquerque.
metal in one of our.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing. Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel, have their fun and go. It just needs to be someone nearby. A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? 3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe, anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the Traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel. Was it a gold coin? That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees. No. I can do a reading if you want. Nine of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something. I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all.
I'm thinking it's him too.
Yes, of course. Anything. Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me. I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
I'm taking from this, Robin, I think you're finding it hard to break away from a painful situation that's happened in your past.
Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other.
Oh my god.
And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity. Because he said he'd see us again. In August. Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
And I feel my skin shedding in the darkness. I huddled down and wait for the sunrise, hoping to...
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do. Who's that? Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
But somehow goes back to her old ways.
You know what? You are so close, Poe.
Okay.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
That was my overlord. The whoever, you know, the agency that I work for, that they know I'm a shape-shifting detective, but God, look at all these people that I can shape-shift into now. Let's start with Ellis because she's new.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
What looks like a square?
Excuse me.
Metal
Now everybody's
square,
gonna be like, "What's
and
Ellis
then
doing in the hotel?"
Tag you get in the zipper.
Oh, you were right about the metal.
Everybody's
Okay. The bells are very...
Yeah,
on
well,
them.
what kind of objects normally have bells?
No? What else has bells? I want to say a Christmas tree, but I feel like...
No chief.
Oh.
No Oscar.
Round, which gives a
Okay. I can't visit
now.
anybody right
like
now
a
as
bell
Ellis.
ringing in reverse. The purpose of most spirit chimes is to keep spirits away, as you might know. However,
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
So does it just invite that?
Claude.
spirits.
Claude.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I think I'm gonna.
Chief, what a surprise to see you.
Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Ooh. Zing.
Okay, Alice, this is what I brought in today. What do you think it is?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The object is that I brought in today.
So it's quite small.
No ring. No Lexi.
And it's a small man wearing robes. And he looks...
Chief DuPont. Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's...
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Accidentally glimpsed Queen Anchisenema. The king ordered that Busan be shot.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boot?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space. Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry.
Just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
Need to count the bullets. 9. Just 9. 8 for Emma, and 1 for me. I kiss each.
Did we do her yet? I don't think so.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
A better shape than he is. I limp past them. At the top, a reinforced steel wall now separates the labs on the ground car. And with my back against it, I may have time. Which is me. She's fast. Too fast for Jimmy to hit.
Alice.
Pulling out his spine.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of the rotor.
I don't want to see pic.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl holding.
Just my mind playing tricks, I guess. Sometimes when I drink enough and I'm alone enough, I can step into them.
What?
Step.
It's like a hologram. The pictures become three-dimensional and I can move around inside them. Like virtual reality, but real. The picture comes alive and I'm inside it. Things move around. They talk.
What do they say?
And this one is just a rota. So I'm in her living room. She says that she should have been nicer to me. And I should make her be nice.
You're insane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him he's insane.
That's why I want a picture of you. So I can get inside it.
Okay.
Eyes locked. Skull.
Dun dun dun.
Backward onto the concrete slope. My legs fail, and I slide my back against the steel. Jimmy's empty gun falls to the floor.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Oh?
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Needed was an audience to be infectious, and it's so easy here. There's so much theatricality surrounding this demon, this ghost of a phenomenon, so much ritual, so much...
What a day. Alice Munro, then. Looks like our traveller likes redheads.
I wouldn't be so sure. Look.
Should we be worried about Violet?
Maybe. She thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Then that possibly means she's already been a traveller target. What else did she say?
Something about being in a row of heads?
So they're killing us for sport. Sounds about right.
Feast upon, and this demon was nothing if not hate.
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Alice?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think.
The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them?
Please don't kill that person. Okay, thanks. Oh no, look, you killed them anyway. You know that doesn't work, Ron.
Please don't kill that person.
With
Okay.
a demon in their heart. Most people do anyway. A hollow hope. Implant.
Oh, look, you killed him anyway.
For its stolen place.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police!
First girl, she was no different. She was nearly there already without the demon's whispers. There was so little.
Why do you
light
got your
left
front
to
door
feast on
open
in
if
her
you're worried
world,
somebody's
in
gonna
her
kill
every
you?
moment.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Nearly empty home every night. Night up.
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Afraid as much as calm. Take my ring, she'd say. I know I love it, but I don't need it anymore. When I'm gone, Mom will take care of my cat.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
So she succumbed to the sickness, or tried at least. And hair fanned out around her pillow as she lay.
Lexi Korn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the wall?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What?
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
Oh, hi. I am Bronwyn MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod, and I am immortal. You silly badger.
Bronwyn MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod.
Pills don't work very well. She'd only gotten sick, was taken to the hospital.
Oh, that was
the
good.
Pills tore apart her liver.
Our job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil.
I must take
Generally
your head.
standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by transdimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Transdimensional evil?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, 0.
They paraded her face on posters, told her tragic story, painted the town red with her hair. Awful curiosity of the audience fed the other demons, gave them a bigger home, a louder voice.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Yeah.
They're already there. They just need ears to listen.
Nothing. Oh.
I need to...
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
The tarot readers have predicted that she's the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
Is that really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Own his host, gotten too big for this poor soul. Drowned with him, tangled together in the water.
No rain.
Boy, they listened to the psychologists, but it was already...
No, Lexi.
Meet each other. After the first domino was knocked to the dirt, the next was another boy.
Zach, what are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Good to know. I'm not one of them though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me. Let's sleep together. Let's sleep. Pose for me. Let's... Pose for me. Pose.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just, undo a few buttons.
The demon always spread like a virus from person to person.
Wait.
With no touch.
Can he go?
No
to...
shed.
No.
dreams.
I'm Oscar.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can
I
do?
think we're gonna stop it here for tonight. Thank you, Charmander, for keeping me company. Thank you, Turkey, for the resub. Puhar for coming by. Cheese Danish. Harry, he's a great author. Go and check him out. Harry Carpenter. Let's see. I'm not sure how this is gonna work on Restream. What if I change the chat just to Twitch? And we see who is on. Oh. Oh. We'll just raid Cheese Danish. Alright, thanks, Starmander. You too. I'll catch you either in here or on your stream. I'll keep an eye out for you when you go live. So, thank you. Goodbye, goodbye. God bless. And is it going to raid or not? Let's try this. Hey! I was just about to hop off. What's going on, Josh? How you doing? Oh, I should probably, well, let me show you my cool super... No, it's okay. My super spiffy foxtrot wipe. I got a few minutes for you. What's going on? I love Dragon's Lair. I love it. But yeah, no, I was. It's light again. I still, I'm wondering how long it's gonna take to build a base back up. But I went ahead and just restreamed on all 3 platforms. And Tarmander was here. I don't know, Tarmander, did you already dip out or? Yeah, Tarmander was here. My buddy I used to work with at Office Depot a decade ago was in here. I was gonna raid him whenever I'm done, but yeah. What were you working on? New Karen's Corner or a new React video? Yeah, I saw. Pull it back up here. Music. Yeah, I was watching your music react with the Tom guy. Wait a minute, hang on. I'm not being a good ambassador. There we go. Yeah, I get that. I get that much. Yeah, I said at the beginning of my stream. Let me minimize that. I can't concentrate seeing myself over on this screen. That I was saying, I'm proud of you, honestly, for getting back into your groove. I said finding your niche, but you already had a niche. It just, I feel like the waters just got muddied up, but you stayed on the horse and you got right back to it. So, I'm happy for you, and I just hope that I can get back there too. I couldn't believe it when I jumped in and I saw 92 people. I was very happy. I'm sorry I couldn't stay because I was at work, but I wound up being way more busy. It's like it just snowballed today. I wish I could have kept the stream on, but it's just me. I know, not be sorry, but I am. I wanted to hang out and watch for a little bit because I was interested in what you were saying, and I, had my own opinion on some of the stuff, but yeah, if you need me to model on YouTube, let me know. You can always just drop me a line, and if I'm not working, if I'm just down here playing PlayStation, which is, when I get off here, I'm just gonna hop back on Destiny, but yeah, you do so good with the open dialogue. You have a very good host quality that you can just, no matter which way the boat goes, you keep going. You're good with what I used to have to be with radio. You don't have dead air. You just boom, 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 boom. So that's part of why I like watching your stream, because you just, unless it's a technical difficulty or something, you just go, 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 go. So exactly. And I can already hear myself now, like Oh, it did. Ew. Were you able to get the stream back up? How long was it down for? About 5 minutes. Okay. Did you guys have a storm or something today? We had a storm yesterday. It just, like, lightning and rain. It was supposed to hail also, but I never saw the hail. I know if you guys get a storm, that means it's coming my way, but... Oh, so like a transformer blew or something. Yeah. Oh, congratulations me, 100 messages today with Restream. Yay! I didn't know that was a thing, but... Yeah, no, it was weird. Hi, Lauren. Hello! Oh, hey. Hi, Lauren. I hope you're doing good. It's funny, I got asked by my neighbor earlier. He's former military, and I just went over to borrow something, and he was telling me some of his boot camp stories, or not boot camp stories, firearm training stories, how he shot a rocket launcher 2 football fields down and hit the split part of the bow of an old whaling boat that was next to a tank target. And he goes, oh, by the way, did you hear any gunshots last night? And I'm like, what? He's like, what time? He said, oh, around midnight. I was like, nah, I'm dead to the world at midnight. But yeah, it's sad how good I've gotten at playing gunshot or firework. But yeah, he said it was about 7 or 8 shots. Oh, my neighbor, you talking about my neighbor with the rocket launcher story? He was expert pistol marksman. He was an expert rifle marksman. He shot rocket launchers. He said he was trained on flamethrowers. the whole nine, because he was in the military during World War II. So, but yeah, here in the neighborhood, he said, yeah, I woke up around midnight and I just heard, he's like, semi-automatic. I was like, pow, pow, pow. He's like, this was like pow, 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 pow. And I said, well, I mean, I have a semi-auto. I have a Glock 21, but I can fire it at a faster rate than that. I can get the shots off pretty quick at the range. I can go pow, 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 pow. And I can go through a 13-round clip in 10 seconds, maybe? No, but it's becoming that way. The neighborhood that my house is in, that my future ex and my kids are in, it's gotten bad. I cannot wait to get them out of there. It's really bad. My buddy Phil lives up the street from us in that neighborhood. It's called Middle River. If you look it up, we live in a town, or my house is in an area called Middle River, Maryland. And last week, his wife they got a brand new van, and his wife was leaving their court that they live in to go get something, and there was a shootout in that court right up the street from where my kids are. And the shooter sideswiped her car getting away, and Phil said couple of his neighbors had entry holes in their living room, and another person was hit, and insurance will cover their car, thank God, and she wasn't hurt, thank God, because she's very nice. I don't want anything to happen to her. But yeah, right up the street. And my ex said, oh yeah, I heard the gunshots. We had the doors locked. Everything's fine. And I'm like, yeah, but there's no one there. There's no firearms in that house anymore. Even if I looked at the Ring doorbell and saw something was going on, it'd take me about 12 minutes to get over there. Whatever's happening, if somebody forced their way into the house, they're not going to be there in 12 minutes. So I cannot wait for her to get the kids over to her mother's. And then the area that I'm in now is like south of... We're still all in Baltimore County, which is the county that surrounds Baltimore City. Or, as we say it here, Bodymore Murderland. But, because, we're fighting Detroit for murder capital USA. But, yeah, it makes me nervous as hell, man. I've got my pistol loaded, ready to go. I've got my shotgun loaded, ready to go. I am not my kids, not my family. I will... Oh my God. So you weren't... You weren't there when it happened? Okay. Was it bad? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to give me details, but was everything at least covered by homeowners insurance? I mean, I'm glad nobody was hurt, but okay. That's good. We had somebody try to break into our house twice the first year they were kids. Oh, did they catch them? Did you have like a Ring doorbell or anything? Oh, dang. Wow. Wow. Yeah, 3 months after we bought the house 10 years ago, he fessed up and caved in. Well, I'm glad that worked in your favor. It definitely, you could have never heard or seen him. Did you get your stuff back? Oh, good. That's awesome. That's that's very that's very awesome. And I know what I'm guessing when this happened, you probably didn't have Gid at the time, but um, yeah, still, it's a good thing neither you or Lauren got hurt. But um, I'm sorry, I keep on. Yeah, I keep on starting my story, and I'm not letting you finish yours. 3 months after we moved into the house, um, we found out after we moved in, of course, that um, there were some unsavory people that lived in our house, and because we saw the pictures on Zillow, and hey, Chris, thank you for coming by and saying hello. How are you? So good to see you in here. You could see the pictures of the house from Zillow before they flipped it, because when they flipped the house, it looked great. But my one neighbor said, yeah, they'd be playing basketball in the dining room at 11 o'clock at night. There was gaudy carpet in the basement, and the basement wasn't finished. There were people in and out of the house at all times of night. So you do the math. But 3 months after we moved in there, one of our neighbors across the street said, and we knew they were casing the house because they waited. My wife at the time was still working before she became stay-at-home mom. And he said, yeah, this older white woman went up and knocked on your door and then went back to her car and got a tire iron and was trying to pry open your front door. I said, what? This is when I was working at DC. I was working in DC 10 years ago. No, I wasn't working at DC. I was working at T-Row. It's T-Row, that would have been T-Row price, And yeah, and I was like, why didn't you say anything to her? He's like, well, your other neighbor did. And I was, oh, okay. But they never caught her. But still to this day, I mean, you can kind of still see the scratch marks from where she tried to pry it in. I don't know. Could have been Karen. Could have. But we're pretty sure after talking to the cops and finding out from the neighbors that she was looking for the previous occupants of the house. And since then, then there was a second attempted break-in in our back door. And that is when I had my pistol, and I hear Kara scream downstairs, Todd! There's somebody on the back porch looking in the window. And my girls were really little then. And so I grabbed my pistol, I went downstairs, and I could see someone leaning in. And I said, Kara, go upstairs and call 911 right now. And I kept my gun at my side. And I'm guessing they saw it because I saw the silhouette like move, like they were leaning over the railing. But you could see like it was leaning over like this, and then it like, went out of view because they must have stood up. But yeah. Yeah, neighborhood sucks now. I really would. Next time before I buy a house, I'm definitely going to be looking more at. I'm going to have to canvass the area more. It's sad that I have to say that, but yeah, yeah. And fortunately, the cops were cool about it because I kept an eye on the back door, and I had my pistol in my hand when the cops showed up. And I told Kara when she was on the phone, I said, Kara, make sure you tell the cops that I'm armed so that they don't shoot me or think that I'm doing something. And so when the cops saw me came in, before I answered the door, I just laid my pistol on the ground. I said, back there. And they didn't even say anything. They just walked right past my pistol and looked out back. They couldn't find any signs of someone being back there, but there was definitely somebody there. That's what we did in our area. We got lucky. We know all the neighbors. Yeah, and we have some pretty cool neighbors surrounding us. On one side, it's an older gentleman. We hear loud noises coming from his basement. We joke that he's a serial killer and he's hiding bodies, but he's the nicest guy in the world. Our neighbors on our other side, they unfortunately just lost their 20-year-old son recently, which sucks because he was such a great kid. Talked to him whenever we mowed lawns. Yeah, rest in peace, Brandon. And then a few doors up is like the best neighbors in the world. He's got a gun collection. I talk guns with him all the time. I've had cigars with him. He likes rock and heavy metal music. You know, I got tickets for Zakk Wylde one time, and I just gave it to him because they love Black Label Society. So they're the best. Their daughter, she's an angel. We got Ring doorbell installed, Chris. So that helped. But yeah, this summer, whenever the lawyer serves my wife with the updated divorce negotiation, because I'm asking that she'd be out of the house by July 15th, so I can see how much the house is worth as is, or get the repairs done and then sell the house. But she agreed not to touch my pension if I take over the whole responsibility of selling the house, which I thought was a huge concession. So I was like, yeah, fine, deal. So I got to get the house sold. I probably got to get work done to it. So if I'm scarce later this summer, now you know why, but I'm going to have to either sell or donate all of the furniture before get everything out of there, whatever I'm not keeping and whatever she's not taking to her mother's. Do I what? Do I what, Josh? I'm sorry. Yeah, I know I can sell as is, but there's a couple of minor things that need to be done to the house that if it's gonna get me... Oh, do me. Yeah, we'll discuss that on a different stream. Yeah, I know. Zillow says right now that our house is worth about 40 grand more than what we paid for it, which would be freaking fantastic. Because whatever we profit from the house, the divorce agreement is that money will be used to pay off all marital debt, and then whatever is left over after the marital debt is paid, we keep and split 50-50. So, if fixing the drywall in the ceiling is going to net me that much more money, then I'll get it fixed. We've already got a new roof on the house. The kitchen still has to be painted from when we had a kitchen fire earlier last year, and probably a little bit of painting in the dining room also. But yeah, I'm gonna get somebody to come out and say, all right, what's it worth as is? Or if I get A, B, and C done, is it really going to make that much of a difference? And if it's going to make that much of a difference, I get it fixed. So, and then that will be, hopefully you will see a brand new Todd after all that weight is lifted off of my shoulders. But it's everything I can do right now to keep myself above water. I mentioned to you earlier in the week, Josh, has not been a good mental health week. So it's just, yeah. Some days are better than others. I got to get my behind back into shape and get back into my walking routine. Patrick Dangle or Josh Nagel? We're not in the same area, are we, Chris? What? Whereabouts are you, Chris? Wait a minute. Do I know you, Chris? I recognize you. Son of a gun. Okay. All right, yeah, Chris, you know exactly. Yeah. Okay. That's crazy. Hi. Yeah, but you know, I can't speak. Well, I'm not gonna speak ill of Kara on here or in social media. She is a good mother. She is the best teacher my children have ever had. My kids are smart as whips right now because of her. That's it. Yeah, I remember you, Chris. I remember you. I looked on my OBS at the little thumbnail and I could barely see it, and that's why on my other screen I went into Twitch to try and get a larger picture, and I was like, damn, he looks familiar, and I had to blow it up a little bit, and I was like, I won't say your last name, but yes, I remember you, Chris. It's been, well, don't worry. I mean, all I ask is, you know, don't dox anything that I don't mention first, but, yeah. So, now, well, still, I'm not gonna badmouth the mother of my kids. It's not necessary. It doesn't serve. It doesn't help anything. So, you know, things. They are what they are. But she's still the mother of my kids, and I want her to continue teaching my kids because they're doing so good. I don't... I'll be myself, don't worry. But, I mean, now that I'm not with... I said her name, but I guess it doesn't matter. Now that I'm not with her anymore, I can actually be myself again for the first time in 10 years. And I guess I'm kind of rediscovering myself. I don't know if that's part of my anxiety and am I a good father, you know, all that jazz. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine, man. I just, once it clicked who you were and where you were, I was like, okay, you understand everything that I've just been talking about because you know exactly where. I think you've been to my house, and it's been a while since we've seen each other. I think the last time I saw you was over at Matt's house, and you gave me all of the old video game ROMs. But see, I remember you. Yeah, you gave me all the video game ROMs on that thumb drive, and obviously I won't be seeing you there anymore, but yeah. You got yelled at for doing that? By who? But I don't know. Anything else on your minds that I could talk to you about? Josh, Lauren? AMA. Ask away. I really haven't opened up this much about it. What's going on right now. There's not too many people in here, so whatever. It's a perfect time to do it. Chris, who yelled at you for doing that? Oh, that's right. It's only 9:30 for you, Josh. I'm looking down at the clock and I'm like, oh, crap. It's 10:30. Let me see. My children's godfather must still be coming home from DC, so he's not going to be on tonight. Womp. Oh, that must have been from Kara. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've got enough games and more. You want to see my newest acquisition? Hold on. It's right here. I've got all of my PlayStation games, PS4, PS5, all the physical media that I have, and it's asleep right now, but right there is my PS5. Whatever, they're 50,000 Karas. But if you know my last name, duh. Josh has probably already seen this, but this is I got a quarter arcade, y'all. Karis Smith, and it works. This is the full Pac-Man arcade game. It's just a quarter of the size, and it charges with a mini USB cable back here. And let's see. Yep, it's on. You can see that is the whole arcade game. If I just left it in a track mode. Nah, it's not hard to play at all. And you can go into the menu just like the actual arcade machine, and you just use the coin return buttons on the door here to add credits. And very cautious about the kids breaking this little tiny joystick, but it's the whole game. So it didn't cost that much. It was about $150. But I wouldn't mind getting a couple more of them until I'm back in a place, because they've got Galga, Track and Field. I want the Dragon's Lair, one of this so bad. My birthday's in October, so the Dragon's Lair version thing of this was $150, $200, but they're a collector's item, and now you can't find it for less than $300 to $500. So I'm not paying for that. I used to own the full-size Dragon's Lair, and I was an idiot because I sold it because I needed money for my kids at the time. So mad. Fell through your deck today. Oh my God, are you okay, Chris? That's terrible. Oh, and I haven't gotten to play it yet, but I got that Star Wars game. I know I told you, Josh, that I've got Oculus, but I got that new Star Wars Tales from the Outer Rim or something, or Galaxy's Edge. I gotta see how that looks. I want to do lightsaber in VR. Good, good. I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad you're okay. You're a busy dude. You are busy. I could hope and aspire to be as busy as you someday, because you, for the first time, I know I always feel like I'm blowing smoke up your guys' asses when I say it, but oh, you fit, yeah. I can play the regular stuff. I can play Beat Saber, I can play Gun Club, but if it's a cockpit game like Eve Gunjack or Ace Combat on PS4 and I do it in VR, I get sick. It's hard doing it without my glasses. I have to play this without my glasses because, you know, it's got, you can take this part out and put in the glasses spacer that comes in the box, but I have a big head and these things already press in on the sides of my face, and you add this on top of it, even with that spacer, it's not enough to be comfortable. So but no, I hope to be as busy as you are one day doing what I love doing. I just got to get through this stage of my life, and so, but still, you know, I'll be around to help you guys whatever I can do. If you want me to mod on YouTube, just let me know. I'll do my best to get there. I think you get one, but didn't like the fact that you logged into Facebook to use it. Looking at the HTC one now. Oh, yeah, that's true, because Facebook bought Oculus. Yeah, I'm gonna have my kids again this weekend, so apologies in advance if I'm scarce. I will be on. I can probably be on. What's your new schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, right? Doing charity. Oh, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday? Oh, no more Oh, are you gonna just be doing YouTube stuff on Friday, or no streaming at all Thursday and Friday? I didn't get a notification when you went live on my phone, by the way, too. I checked. I have notifications on for you, but... Okay. Well, you're killing it with the videos, so... The hell? What? Where's that coming from? Look at my tabs. That's Josh's. Ah. I've got your videos tabbed, so sometimes when I reopen the browser, it automatically starts the video that I was left on. But oh yeah, we're gonna check open a new tab. I know I have the... Stop it. Ew, I don't want to see myself. Oh, it's personalized. Maybe that's why I didn't... I'll get all Okay, now I should get all notifications next time you go live. Thank you, yes, I would have gone crazy, Chris, if I had not gotten the anti-glare. I have to have the anti-glare. I stare at screens all day long. I have one more of these at work. When I get into an apartment, I'll have a desk big enough that I can do 3 monitors, or I've got 2 27s here right now. What I might do when I get my 55-inch curved back, I am thinking about putting the 55-inch curved over top of my little command center here, and just being able to throw stuff onto the big curved fancy screen, and you know, doing this joint right here. But I partially, but no, I don't know about you, but with everybody else, there's only 4 or 5 other people at my office, so I've still been going in. My team lead, the guy I directly report to, he said, look, everybody else has gone out of the office. You can go work from the office if you want to. The only stipulation with my work was that I didn't have to go to a site unless it was absolutely necessary. Like if it was something that was relying on the quarry continuing to run, of course I would go out and fix it. But doing that gave me 2 very near misses with COVID, because I was in super close proximity to at least 3 people that I know of, 2 of them at one location on the same day, that tested positive for COVID. But I had my mask on. I don't agree with the mask, but I had it on, and I was fine. Both times I rapid tested negative, because I think we had it before. I think we had it last year in January or December, before it became big in the news. I'm sorry, her and I were both pretty sick for about a week, but we both got through it. The kids never got sick, so we're pretty sure we had it, but it's been all wine and roses since then. So Chris, just so you know, Good Kid Dad is a fellow streamer that I moderate for, and I know you've seen the links up here, but down right here in the corner thingy. I don't know if you stream yourself or you need music for anything, but the music you're listening to right now is 100% DMCA free, copyright free music. So if you do stream, you don't have to worry about getting your VOD silenced, and it's just really good music. So, and I don't just say that because Josh is here. It's really good music, and there's more coming out. I can't wait. Josh, is the album that we helped name some titles on that had to get pulled down, is that going to be going back up? Yeah, that would be very appreciated. You'll really... Oh, it's not going to be put back up? That sucks. Yeah, absolutely. Give him a follow. He's funny. He does cosplay streams. He was doing but the new album should drop tomorrow. Cool. It was so awesome seeing those songs that we named. Oh man. Oh, Baby Go Nine Nine and La La's Lament. Man, that was so cool. Can I drop a link? Absolutely. Okay. I've got a... Yeah. That was so fun being a part of that process. Yeah, Chris, make sure you sub to his YouTube as well. And then there's a new site called Trovo that I'm streaming on too. It would be a big help if you could follow us on Trovo as well. It would, because you can't get monetized on Trovo until you have, what is it, 20 followers? And Josh is like right there. If we can get Josh to 20 followers. If you're not already. Where's Trovo? I did tell friends that I'm streaming. Yeah. Josh is at 16. If we can get him 4 more followers, he could be monetized. Oh, really? So you're just gonna sayonara to Trovo and well, that's where you're... Yeah. You're getting the love on YouTube with the reaction videos, and so yeah, you gotta... I hate to call it dead weight, but you gotta cut the dead weight and stick with what's working. Right. Yeah, no. I got it. I understand. I don't like it. But I understand. Oh, whatever. I'll be a part of Stream Studios no matter where you're at. Whatever. YouTube Premium. I don't know. Josh, do you get extra money when a premium person watches you? That's a good question. I don't know. Ah, okay. For you, okay. Cool. Go sub to him now, Chris. Do it. Who's one? I don't even remember who this person is. Mystery Science Theater is on. There's 566 people watching reruns of Mystery Science Theater. But that's okay, because I backed them on Kickstarter, so... Riff Tracks, yeah, Riff Tracks. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it at this point. I have no idea what I'm doing for work tomorrow, but Chris, geez, it was so good to reconnect with you. I hope you and the again doxing here. I hope you and the missus are well. I'll call her the missus. Josh and Lauren, thank you for staying and hanging out with me for this long. It's nice to get to chat with you, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. Oh, are you still at the same job when I saw you at Ian's house? Yeah, sometimes I stream early, but yeah, I usually don't stream until after work. I'll stream early if it's like a weekend that I don't have the kids and I'm bored. I'll turn something on, but if I'm lazy, I just stream straight out of the PlayStation because it's more comfortable being in my movie theater chair back here. But 5 years. Yeah, so you would have been at the same place. Okay, cool. Ooh, 4 to 4. Yucca doodle doo. Man, I don't miss third shift work. Good on you. I hope you get shift differential for doing it, but that is a negative Ghost Rider. So, alright, let's see. I couldn't get the raid. Oh, well, yeah, Monday to Wednesday. Yeah, I guess I would do 3/12s to have 4 days off. Sure. I mean, I used to do 4/10s to have 3 days off. In a couple of my jobs I did that, so yeah, I would do that. So I guess the raid is not working because I'm using Restream. Maybe if I do it through the creator dashboard. Raid channel. Cheese Danish. There he is. So, I love you guys. I seriously do. Chris, don't be a stranger. If you have my number, call me or text me. If not, message me offline. We can exchange numbers. God bless you guys, seriously. And check out my old retail friend, Harry, a.k.a. a Cheese Danish, a.k.a. Fuzzy Woodworker, a.k.a. Mr. Spoopy Pants. Bye. Oh wait, we've got 5 seconds. 3, 1. Now I love you. Now God bless you. Now goodbye.